Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein Inside Track we've got on the 16th of July. It's a 10-race program, 20 pentrometer, 11-meter spur. So that means that it gives everything a chance to straighten up and come down the middle of the track. And I think that the draw will not be that big a factor, although it always is a factor, especially striker, it's a factor. It was interesting the other day, I said that striker would rather, as Laf says, rather hug a leopard than hug the rail. Well, every horse he's drawn badly on, he got beaten on. And the one horse that he was drawn well on and went to the front, he won on and won a very good race. He's an incredibly good jockey, but he does not like getting in the scrum. So let's go and have a look at it, and that is well worth noting when one takes your bets into consideration. First race, maiden juvenile plate. It's off at 12 o'clock at 1600 meters. And I like all strongly here. I like Supreme Elevation from the David Nivenhuizen stable with Luke Ferraris aboard a third run after a rest. I think he's absolutely cherry, this horse. And they put the blinkers on him, which I think is what he is looking for. What are the dangers? Number 4, FS Squadron. I think this might run a good race at big price and certainly comes into every bit of play. Then Maximus, the Woodruff runner with Devon Abebon, is a favourite and got to go into your trifectas and quartets, as does maybe number 14, The Time Is Now. But I'm going each way, David Nivenhuizen's runner. Race 2, maiden juvenile plate, 1600 meters, 4-cornered contest. I like G for Go. Paul Matches runner with number 2 on the card. Paul Matches runner with Schwartz aboard it. Improved at last start. Looks like it's cherry ripe as well and will run well. Liverpool Legend needed his last run. That's number 5 on the card. Sacred Lotus, they put the blinkers on that. They might improve it. She's a Glow gets Pierre drawn 9. It's a bit wide and got to have a big chance on form. And Spice Market looks like it's got an improved chance as well. So they look like the ones to fight out the first leg of your bipod. Race 3, 1200 meters, and it's a maiden plate, Colts and Geldings. And the first timers are the key here. You don't know how good they are, but they're both in the betting. Gang Leader, certainly, and Prince Ale has now just been scratched. So Gang Leader, one doesn't know about him. Then what of the horses they run? 1 Iron Mike, striker, drawn 13. Not in his favour, but he's got form, and they put the blinkers on him. Everything, they've thrown the kitchen sink at this one. 10, that's been scratched, that's Prince Ale, and Gang Leader, obviously Paul Peters runner. Fresh from the US gets blinkers. You might get an improvement from Gav's Angel, Curious, Royput, all of them come into this race. I think it's an incredibly difficult race if the first time it doesn't win it, and I'm going to put a lot of horses in the bipot. Race 4, 1200 meter, maiden plate, fillies and mares. Between 9 and 10, Veso and Forward March, they look like the two. They've only had 1 run each, and it just depends how they go down and what they look like, how you go structure your jackpots, your pick 6 at least. What are the rest of them? New Bell's got a chance, Fell Flowers got a chance, I thought, and number 5, Paschal Samoa, always fast and maybe will improve from a bit of a break and certainly might have some sort of chance here. The blinkers have been put on Curious Mind. Race 5, maiden plate, fillies and mares, 1200 meters. I think tough race this. The first timers all the rage, Winter Dreams, and the comment was that she has ability but might be green. Well, I don't know what that means. Either she's galloped or she hasn't galloped. If she's galloped and she's galloped enough, she shouldn't be green, and she should be good enough to win a race like this, because this is a very poor field. But she does have to go around the bend. Hot Gossip, Double Hearts, Samoa, Gypsy Woman, all of them come into the race with some sort of chance. Makes it very difficult. I'm going to put them all in, and the first timer in case it wins, so that you double up. Maiden plate, race 6, and they go 2,600 meters. Phew, this is a tough race. Capjack, Grey Street. I like Grey Street a lot here. I think that this needed its first run and will improve on the collateral form. Got a chance. Sacred Dawn, I make that my second choice. Gonna run very well over this type of trip. He definitely needed. Wishenair gets striker. He takes over from Van Rensburg. I like this as well. I think he'll run extremely well. And then Romantic Era, Royal Siege, and Heliocentric all come into the play as well. Another impossible race. Right, let's go race 7, 1800 meters. And I'll make this a 4-cornered contest. Our Man in Havana is my top choice. He looks like a nice horse. This horse has definitely got to have a chance here. Atomic Blonde, big danger. Paul Peters' horse looked like he ran a very good race back from a break, and I think all his horses have come on. Zeal and Zest, not far off Our Man in Havana, definitely. And Scent of Evening. Put this in if you're looking for a roughie. Race 8. Well, here we go. This is where we might be able to find a banker. Mirror rated 96, 1450. Fired Up should be able to win. The big thing that worries me about Fired Up is the comment after his last run was that he is tied up and blowing, which means that he probably wasn't quite ready for it. I hope it hasn't knocked him backwards, because it was a very, very good run. If it has, Bienvenue will pick up the pieces. Unagi's the best horse in the race and might actually come to the fore. Certainly looks like he's got the ability to win a race like this, if Fired Up doesn't fire up. Race 9, Mirror rated 92, fillies and mares. A Circular Latitude, I like here, 7-1 shot. I really like this filly. I think she'll run extremely well. And Gimme Hope Joanna won course and distance last time. Expect her to go well. Now You See Me from the Fabian Habib stable, got to have a chance. That's number 10 on the card. So it was 5 and 7 was Circular Latitude and Gimme Hope Joanna. Race 10. 3-cornered contest. It's a classified stake, 1600 meters. My top choice, and a strong top choice, is Louvain from the Cornet Speed stable. These guys have got it right. When they put their money down and there's been a bit of support, I'm with them. The big danger, War Jewel, Paul Matches runner, Matsuyama gets a ride. And then Samurai Jack might be the big improver in the race, third run after a rest. So all in all, it's an extremely tough card. But if Fired Up fires up, he should be the banker on the day. If he doesn't, then it's going to be very difficult to catch. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, remember, subscribe to my Winning Way show channel. It costs nothing, and we love to have you aboard, and we'll start putting up some very interesting and maybe a little controversial subjects in the next few weeks. Enjoy the day.